Then they do it covertly. Like a lot of these third world countries, if they want aid, the government, the U.S. government, they're like, okay, we'll give you aid, but you got to set up Parenthood. You got to start enforcing vaccinations.
Right.
You know, it be certain conditions that you gotta allow them to put in place in your country to your negative, not for your benefit, for them to give you some poison ass food to even begin with.
Yeah, man. Another thing, reason why they the border of wickedness, because they the one bringing these goddamn drugs in here, man.
Right.
They the one bringing these goddamn drugs and bullshit in this country, man. You know? And this America is basically America, according to the scriptures, is just a merchant city. Right. America's just a merchant city, you know? Go ahead, bro.
And that's all through their military Memorial Day, which y'all celebrate.
That's right. Yeah.
You know?
Beautiful, brother. Beautiful.
He said he covered the faces of the judges thereof. And if not, where and who is he?
Yeah, man. Hey, he covered the face of the judge. How do you cover the face of the judge? He told you was goddamn African, man. You know, he put this goddamn cracker, Cesare Borgia, up as the son of God, man. A leprous dog, man. He put a leprous dog up as the son of God. Somebody who's cursed, man. Because all white people are cursed. You know why? They can't stand in the sun. They'll get what's called melanoma, cancer, man. That's a curse. So how is the son of God gonna be cursed, man? That don't make fucking sense, man. But you know, a nigga will go in there and bow and pray to that goddamn white Jesus, man. A nigga will go, hey, I bet you niggas just left today, man. Had a dick tie on your neck, man. 3-piece coon suit, man. And probably was smoking weed before you got there. Cause niggas go into them churches and go in there high. When I'm high, I can understand.
How they grilling pork and shit.
Yeah, man.
Like how that, real quick, how that scripture said, if not, who and where is it?
Right.
The same way like the so-called Negroes, Latin American, Latins and the Native Americans, the Israelites, because according to the prophecies, we fit the description of what they said they'd be like. It's the same thing on the opposite side of that coin with the white man. Who can you attribute all those negatives to? What nation of people? You can't do it. You can't do it fully. You only can do it fully with the Edomite. Right. That's why scripture say, if not him, then who?
Right. Because ain't nobody else doing it but him, man.
Yeah.
You know, it makes perfect sense.
Yeah, and the Lord is doing that because he's being kind of specious, man. He's like, okay, if you know, okay, if he's not the devil, you name the devil. Who is the devil? Mm-hmm. You know, and then you gotta get a fucking coon-ass nigga, man. They be like, no, man, you in control of your own self. How the fuck is that when you obligated to everything in this society, man? You gotta, to even conduct any business, you gotta have a fucking birth certificate and a motherfucking social security card, man. That enslaves you right there, off bat.
Yeah.
You cannot be your own, that already enslaves you, man. You can't do shit without those two things, man.
And the scriptures also say Esau will be the last to rule, you know what I'm saying, before Jacob brought his up.
That's right, that's right. So I got something to back you up, what you were saying. This is Job 21 and 28. Job 21 and 28. For ye say, where's the house of the prince? Who's the prince of this world? So-called white man. Right. So Job says, it's a question mark. He says, so you say, where's the house of the prince? Right? And he says, and where are the dwelling places of the wicked? Which a nigga asks that, well, who's the wicked? Where's the dwelling? He couldn't be the wicked, you know? Where's the dwelling places of the wicked? Have you not asked them that go by the way? Do you not know them by their tokens? And the tokens will be like what, a sign of the things that a person does.
Yeah.
Like Yahweh Shai gave a description. He says, "For the devil comes not but to kill, steal, and destroy." So that's the tokens of the so-called white man: killing, stealing, and what, destroying. All right. It says, "Have you not?" Have you not asked them that go by the way? Do you not know their tokens? Which we know what their tokens are: rape, robbing, murder, stealing, you know, homosexuality. Those are the tokens of the wicked, the so-called white man. You know?
Unjust balance.
Yeah. The wicked is reserved to the day of destruction, and they shall be brought forth to the day of wrath. All right, verse 31. It says, because another brother made a statement of, who was they said nobody have brought charges up upon him or something like that, or doing anything to him. Yeah, it says, who shall declare his way to his face? Like, who gonna tell him, hey, man, you the damn devil, you did this, you did that. Who gonna declare his way to his face? It says, and who shall repay him for what he have done?
And I think it's another scripture, okay, because it says who should tell them the ways that, and that's what we're commissioned to do, man. We're coming out here because people in the society don't know, you know, you got very few people saying that the white man's the devil, man. Farrakhan came out with it, man, but I mean he didn't come out with it, but he was saying it, but he's not saying it now because why? He's comfortable here. You motherfuckers don't want to talk about Massa, man. You know, which he's the fucking devil, man. He's the reason behind every atrocity that's happened in America, man. If you trace back everything that happened in America, the finger points to his ass. Go ahead. Whoever.
Okay, hold on.
I'm going to bring you up.
He says, this is Isaiah 14 and 15. Just yet thou shalt be brought down to hell to the sides of the pit.
See? And a nigga will hear that scripture and be like, hell, see? They think that's talking about up under the ground, man. See, you don't study words, man. Because right now, the only people living in hell is those people that's on that sign, man. We're the only one. Hell is a condition, man. I mean, we're in 2016. You still got stupid niggas going to church thinking fucking you die and go down to the fucking ground and poke with a fucking red nigga, a red cracker, man. That's some bullshit. The cracker is the fucking devil over here on earth right now, man. He's the reason why your economy is fucked up. He's the reason why your ass is the last hire and the first fire. He's the reason, man. Hey, what they say in the world, man, call a spade black, man. You can't say it's halfway, or it's gray, or it's a little kind of on the white side. That's what niggas say. Motherfuckers say, man, when you ask him what color Yahweh Shah, man, oh, well, he was all colors. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, but we was made in his image, though. What person have you seen that's all colors?
Come on, man.
Get the hell out of here, man. Niggas there not knowing the scriptures, man.
Or he clear. Or they say he Middle Eastern.
Yeah, man.
That ain't even the color, that's a region. Full of dark people anyway.
Come on.
He said, they that, so like in verse 16, he says, they that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee and consider thee, saying, is this the man that made the earth to tremble, that did shake kingdoms?
And that was him, man. Back to his fucking military again.
Yeah, hey, mainly that was talking about in Hiroshima and Nagasaki, man. Because he shook those places, man, with his technology, man. With those basically the nuclear bombs, atomic bombs, man.
Right.
You know. So this the man that shook kingdom. Now everybody's seeing him for what he is, a goddamn faggot, man. You know, a pedophile, a faggot. You know, a punk. You know, because you know what, hey, I know a brother right now run up on 7 other guys and start fighting, man. I don't know one cracker would do that, man.
That's right.
Because they're a nation of punk-ass faggots, man. Okay?
Verse 17, that made the world as a wilderness.
Yeah, made the world as a wilderness, man, like a desert. You know, a real wilderness is not talking about no goddamn forest, man, no trees. A wilderness is talking about a barren land.
Well, you know what? That's what they doing. They chopping down all the damn trees, man.
Yeah, man.
They got a show called Axeman where they just in there chopping like just hundreds of trees, man.
You know, because you know, the niggas say, "Oh, make the world as a wilderness." The first thing they think of is trees, because you know the white man put it in your mind that the wilderness is supposed to be a forest, like a forest. Really, a wilderness is a barren land, man. You know, That's why when Moses and the children of Israel got lost in the wilderness for 40 days, it was a desert, man. You know, when you're over there in the desert, you can see how somebody can get lost because there ain't nothing but sand for miles, and you can end up walking around in a fucking circle. Hey, one time we got lost out there in Kuwait, man. We got lost for 8 hours, man. We didn't get back to the tent, to our tent, and we was on a tent camp and got lost. And every time we look, oh, that's our camp over there. And we'll walk, and you think it's like it look like it's like like I would say about like a quarter mile away. You end up walking a mile, man. Because it look like it's right there, because there ain't nothing around it, man. You know, so wilderness is talking about a barren land. America made those lands over there, Hiroshima and Nagasaki, into a barren land. Until this day, man, hey, you can't go over there to this day. What do they call it?
Radiation.
I forgot what they call it now. They made a movie about it. I forgot what they call those zones now, but they got them zoned off. And they made a movie about it, about animals, how the radiation fucked up the animals over there with 2 heads.
Russia. It's Russia. Where they messed up that whole land.
No, it's
Chernobyl. Huh? Chernobyl.
That's another one.
That's another
right.
Place. Yeah, because they was fucking with nuclear waste and they fucked up, man. It just dissipated that whole area, man. They had to evacuate. It's a whole city, man.
But basically, you can't dwell in that land no more, man. So he made that land into like a wilderness, man. He basically leveled it, man. A barren land. Go ahead.
And destroyed the cities thereof.
And destroyed the city. See, it was cities there. He basically destroyed the cities, man.
There opened not the house of his prisoners.
Hey, open not the house of his prisoners, man. You know? Nigga get child support, go to jail for 5 years, man, for some fucking child support, man. Then they tell you, man, they give you a felony. Hey, that's how wicked this world is, man. Give you a felony for any little fucking thing, and then tell you if you don't get a job and pay your child support, you gonna go to jail. But then when you have a felony, you can't get a fucking job, man. Because this devil done put it on your goddamn record. And you know what? Nothing is forgiven in this country either, man. This is supposed to be the land of the free. Why don't they pardon anybody, man? You get niggas got felonies for 10, 15 years, been out the joint, and still can't get a fucking job, man.
They do pardon you. They pardon you after you fucking dead.
Yeah, man.
No, they don't.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they give you more time.
They pardon Ray Charles and shit when he did that concert and they had banned him from what's that? After he died, then they could give him a pardon. So how the fuck is he gonna give him a pardon? He's dead. He can never come there and perform again, man. Perform Georgia.
Some jakes get
wicked, bro.
Some jakes they be getting sentenced like two consecutive lifetimes.
Yeah. So that you make a man pay it is on natural and his death. So that means if he
was God.
Yeah, like if his kingdom continue, if he had rulership in the next kingdom, yeah, you the one got sent. But you know what? That's spiritual though, man. Because guess what, man? Your ass gonna have a consecutive. You got a consecutive sentence, man. Because you're spiritually dead on this side, and when you get in the kingdom, your ass is dead and gonna die again, man.
Precept.
All right, go ahead, bro.
Yeah, real quick, I just want to say that lets you know that whole notion, do the crime, you do the time, that's a lie. Do the crime, you will forever do the time. Whether you're in the prison or you're outside of the prison, with the whole felony aspect. But I want to get this is Isaiah chapter 42, verse 22. But this is a people robbed and spoiled.
Right. Yep.
They are all of them snared in holes, and they are hid in prison houses.
Yeah, man, because they looking for you to fuck up. You know what snared in the hole is? They give you you get out of prison for 10 months, 10 years sentence, then they give you 10 years probation. If you come in contact with the police, you're going back. You know? That's that snare, man, that trap. You know what I'm saying? You get a petty offense, and then you get a year's 2-3 years probation, and you can't even, you know what I'm saying? You can't even defend yourself, man.
Salakia. And that snare too is like you said, like you get out, you be on parole, you know, and you can't get a job. You know what I'm saying? Find a job in the society, and what they do, they force, well not even force, but they go right back into the world selling drugs again, man. You know, or committing another robbery. That's that
right.
snare, man.
Yeah. Right. It says they are for a prey and none delivereth, for a spoil and none saith restore.
Hey, but hey, Esau won't forgive you. He won't forgive you for getting a goddamn felony in America, but you niggas will forgive him for slavery.
That's right.
You niggas, hey, you talk about slavery, a nigga put his head up his ass, man.
Or be like that coon ass nigga, he ain't even, what's that nigga name? He said, I don't give a damn about slavery.
Young Thug.
Nah.
The
Big ass
fighter?
mustache. The game show, host the game show. Steve Harvey, wicked ass, man. This nigga said I don't give a damn about slavery, man. Because he's a coon ass nigga, man.
Appreciate
Real quick, how the scripture said, it say, and none said restore. Like, when you could just take the Native Americans for a small example, man, how they got their land taken, or America in general, all the Americans, when you bring that up, or even slavery, what they say, oh, that was a long time ago. But the Jewish people, the Khazars, they getting tribute to this day, man, for what supposedly happened in the so-called Holocaust.
Yeah, and they getting tribute from America, man.
Right.
They sending them goddamn faggots over there in Israel, the fake Jews, they sending them millions of dollars a year, man. They sending them faggots millions of dollars a year, man, for that fake ass Holocaust, man. And it wasn't even so-called Khazars, it wasn't even all Khazars that died, man. It was people from other nations that was dying in that so-called Holocaust, man. It was even Jakes dying in that Holocaust, man. That they recently brought out. See, now we condemning this devil. Now you want to start digging. Now you want to start bringing stuff out on a low level. Now you want to start confessing his wickedness on a low level, man. They said it wasn't even half the percentage of people that died wasn't even Khazars, man.
And to let you know that this scripture is directly talking about the Israelites when they say they are for a prey, is because when they do shit to other heathen nations, they even pay them. They won't, like the World War II, when they was putting the Japanese Americans in the concentration camps. After a while, they eventually paid some of them, man. They got paid, but they not white. They not the so-called white people. They're another heathen nation. This is specifically talking about the Israelites, man.
This is Deuteronomy 32:7. It said, remember the days of old. Consider the years of many generations.
Hey, man, you supposed to remember that goddamn slavery we went through in America, man.
Right.
Don't be a goddamn nigga and forget, man, that we came over here on fucking slave ships through oppression, being hanged, lynched, babies being cut out of stomach, used as alligator bait. And niggas want to forget that, man. Hey, the police killing us right now, man.
Hey, what's wrong with memorial? What's wrong with having that as a memorial, man? What's wrong with having a memorial of your own people being slaughtered over here, man? You'll never hear nothing about that, man. You never hear a memorial day. You see motherfuckers giving homage to this fucking military, man. I mean, that would, even if you're gonna celebrate some wicked shit, man, celebrate something that, man, because your people died, man. That would be a memorial. But you don't homage that, man. Because a nigga don't fucking, man, his brain is fried over in America. Come on, bro.
He said, ask thy father, and he will show thee, thy elders, and they will tell thee. So that's what you're supposed to do, man. You're supposed to ask your elders and your fathers, you know what I'm saying, your spiritual fathers and your elders what happened, man, and they'll tell you. That's how you remember the days of old.
And that's only men that's in the truth, man.
Well, yeah.
Because these fucking niggas out here, you got these old ass, coon ass niggas